What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. And yes, I want to clarify something really quickly. When I was talking, I think 2 videos ago, or actually yesterday's video, stating about how I found all these Gigas and Karchar spawns, I forgot to mention, because I went dumb and completely forgot I added the mod in, I put in the mod more Karchars and Giga spawns. I forgot I put that in, because I had tested it, like, for a week prior. I had tested it, and no more Karchars had spawned or anything. So I was like, okay, it must not be working. Whatever, I'll take it out. I took it out, but I forgot that if you take it out and don't launch the game for some reason in single player, it doesn't always save. So the mod stayed in. So that is why there's more spawns there. But what we're doing today is we're going to be taming this. The Dark Altar Wild Female Dreadmare that I found the other day that I actually talked about in... Actually, I didn't talk about it. I talked about it in the live stream yesterday. So yeah, we're going to be trying to tame this. What happened was I was doing an OSD off-screen because I get bored off-screen when I'm waiting around trying to get my tribe tower to build up and dinos to breed, since I can't just leave them running. It's not a server. I ended up doing a OSD, saw a high level, or relatively high level Dreadmare flying above me. And by the time I finished the OSD and flew up to go take it out with my Rhino and draw it down to where the Karch was, it was almost daytime. So I had maybe a total of less than 3 minutes to take it out. So instead of recording it, I just ended up one-on-oneing it with the Karch. Took me like 3 hits to take it out. But either way, we got the Dreadmare altar. All you do is face the Dreadmare, take it out, go to its body, it has its altar. That's really how that works. So we're going to take 2 of everything. Just because, I don't know, I think it's only going to spawn land creatures. I think it's only going to offer land creatures, should I say. I don't know what's going to spawn, what's not going to spawn. I don't remember. I don't think it's Brontos, honestly. It might. We'll take that, and we'll take the UD lungs as well. We'll take 2 of everything, just in case. I don't think it can spawn sea creatures, so I think we're alright there. But how this works, and I'll show you that in a second. Our Megalon is right down there. Woo, I'm flying. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to want to go to an island somewhere away from the base so we don't pull anything to it in case we don't have the thing. And we could also rush back to the island at the same time and get it. So we'll go over to this one over here and end up summoning it in. So what you do is you place the altar down. It's going to ask you for a specific thing. The guy's going to spawn. You're going to fight the guy. And then he'll go back in, and it's a rinse and repeat process. So what we're going to do is put him away. We're going to get the Karch out, just to be prepared to fight anything, in case we don't have it, which we should, but just in case. So you take the altar, you place the altar down. Alright, after a little while, it's going to ask you for something. Sarcosuchus skin, which we had one. It's summoning. And now we have to fight this guy. You have a certain amount of time to fight it, so it's got to come down to you. Sadly enough, they usually don't. So I gotta just try to like chomp away at it when it does get close. Sadly enough, he doesn't. Alright, there we go, we got it. Most of the time they don't come right at you. So we got lucky that he did. Alright, what is he gonna ask for now? Theory Claws. Do we have Theory Claws? I don't think we have any Therizino Claws. I honestly don't think we do. Let's go back to base really quickly and look, but I do not think we have Therizino Claws. Or if I did, I didn't see them. I thought I had everything, but apparently I don't. Let me go back and look. We have 5 minutes to place it in there, so you do have a relative decent window, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't have this piece, so I could show you guys what happens if you don't have the part that you need. Let's circle back in with the almost Rhino, with the Megalona. You gotta move quick if you don't have the piece, just because you, like I said, only have 5 minutes. I'm going to check our storages down here just in case, to see if maybe I stored one down here. Nope, it's Megatherium. Nope, that's it there, not there. Only thing we could have is we might have it up here. Nope, we do not. We do not have any Theory Claws, apparently, at this point, somehow. Which is absolutely insane that I don't have any Theory Claws, which is surprising. I thought I would have by now. I probably dropped them, honestly. I probably did just drop them and just said, screw it, I don't need it. So that actually kind of messes it up a little bit. I don't think it affects the taming effectiveness too much. But again, we're probably not going to use this guy as much now that we have the Megalana. I just kind of wanted to show how to tame one of these guys since they are here. So that kind of sucks, but let's fly back over and almost fall off the edge. Let's fly back over and at this point we pretty much just got to wait and see until it spawns in a, well, one of them. Alright, we're going to be short here, so we're going to have to just do a jump like this. Maybe? Can I jump? Thank you. There it goes. No, Megalana. Yeah, he almost threw me off the edge. But yeah, so what it's going to do is it's going to spawn in now a Therizinosaur in 2 minutes and spawn in a Dreadmare. It's going to spawn himself in plus the Therizinosaur. So what we're going to do in this time frame that we're waiting, we're actually going to go build up our attack stat really quick because we got, like I said, roughly 2.5 minutes left. So if we go over here and attack a couple things, build up our attack just a wee bit so we can do some more damage. Probably our best bet while we're waiting on that thing to spawn in. And you have a certain amount of time certain amount of time to defeat it. The window's not terrible, should I say. It's like a decent sized window to take it out. These are destroyed sharks, already beached sharks, so we'll just take them anyway, just for the free oil. But I kind of picked this spot because there wasn't many wild creatures, but that kind of didn't work to our favor because of the fact that there's not many wild creatures for me to fight either. I see a dodo, I think, down here we're going to run to. Oh, also an oviraptor right here. Get that. To increase our stats a little bit, increase our damage a little bit. It's not a hard tame at all. Like, this tame is relatively easy. It's definitely a later game tame. Or a big tribe tame, generally. Most people would want to do this with like a shotgun or a long neck rifle or something that you can shoot it out of the sky. I'm deciding to go with the Karch, just because I know my Karch is going to be my best bet. I hate that these things turn like an 18-wheeler though. But hey, that is what it is. When this thing gets down to about 5 seconds left is when we gotta hop on the back of this guy and just start biting away above it. I don't think we can damage it, honestly. I'm hoping we can't, but we'll see. Because you could destroy it, or you could put the claws in, which we don't have. So sadly enough, we're not gonna be able to do the claws. Hopefully we have everything else. I even brought the Bassy Blubber just in case. I brought a Talon for a Fire Wyvern. I'm just hoping he doesn't ask for any other Wyverns or anything that I don't have, because I have yet to see any poison or anything over at the OSDs. So I'm hoping he doesn't ask for those, but we'll see. Other than that, you just gotta wait your 5-minute window every time, and you gotta do this during nighttime. So you have until morning, or you have to wait until the whole next day to do it. So it kind of sucks a little bit. But what if it happens to go that way where we don't get it done in the time frame allotted? I will just use the time cheat to switch to the next time frame instead of waiting, just to make sure that you guys actually get to see the full process of the taming. We should be right near the end. Should be counting down the minutes here any second. Can we bite it? No, we can't. Perfect. So we can't hurt the altar at all. All you pretty much want to do, legitimately, is once he starts to spawn in, just start biting. Just completely start biting away. Where's the Theri? There it is. Alright, Theri's down. See, he likes to float around, which is like why a lot of people prefer to use shotguns or some sort to fight these guys. It's terrible because he doesn't come near you at all. Like, you could actually end up missing out on this because he doesn't come near you, which is absolutely asinine that they did it this way, truthfully. But it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we need now. RG Talon. Hop on the back of this guy. Just start biting away. Yep, sometimes you can get that cheeky first bite in there, which is what you kind of want to try to do, if possible. Get that really... Ah, there we go. That was quick. 2 quick cheeky bites. See, that's what you want to try to get going, is get a quick bite in there and then get an unquick bite. Ooh, aloe. We have that. You want to get that first bite in there. I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. Perfect. I got the first bite off. Our taming effectiveness is still 100%, which is nice. But yeah, you really want to try to line it up so once he spawns, you just bite like crazy, just to deal excess or extensive damage. Cerato, I was a good thing that I picked that out. Yeah, because sometimes you can get that cheeky first bite. As you saw there, I didn't. That time at least. Oh, this time I did. Am I not hitting him? Ah, there we go. Hitting her, should I say? Alright, taming affinity increased. Come on, please be something simple that I have. Ceratosaurus arm. Alpha Ceratosaurus arm. Okay, which we had that. So that would have summoned in an Alpha Cerat if we didn't have that, which would have been kind of terrible. It would have summoned in an Alpha variant, not an Astral variant. Which is what's kind of odd that it would have summoned that in on this map, but it is what it is. I need to get 2 more bites on this guy. He needs to quit floating around so much. The first 2 times were relatively easy. My biggest issue with fighting these things is they're absolutely annoying and they run around so much. I think I got it. Yep, got it down. Perfect. Alright, let's see. What does it need now? We should be almost done. We did damage the altar. Not us specifically, but the altar got damaged because we didn't have the specific thing it needed. So let me step him forward a little bit because we do have the Cerat arm. So this is going to be a perfect tame, which is going to be insane. So let's offer the arm to it. Hop on the back. I bit, but didn't get the cheeky bite like I wanted to. That would kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Oh, he's actually coming close. Got it. Got the Dreadmare down. There we go. There we go. Activate altar to tame wild female Dreadmare 135. Okay. Tame. There is our Dreadmare. Like I said, relatively easy and straightforward. It's not a difficult taming process. I don't know. Does this thing have a saddle? It does not. Okay, so we'll put you away for now. This is the Dreadmare. It is a fantastic creature to have. It does the dive bomb effect. It has anything that pretty much a griffin would have, kind of, I think. I love that it does that little dive bomb thing. Like I said, I probably won't be using this as much. Ours came out with some pretty decent stats. 7,600 health, 2,200 stam, roughly 836 weight, which isn't terrible. It's got 4 different attacks. Terror shield, which is what you see right here, that protection shield. It's got Aura of Hate, which it just does some weird aura thing around it. It's also got Black Hole, which is what you would be on the ground, and that's how you can transport creatures with added weight to it. But I think that's what the drag weight has to do with it, that drag weight of 287. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't use these guys too much when they initially released. I kind of stayed away from them because when I was playing on the server I was on, everybody wanted one, and they were really, really hard to come by. So I kind of avoided that. And they do Wind Blade as their one attack. It's a targeting attack like this. It's kind of cool. It's alright. It's not, like I said, it's not something I'm going to specifically be using a ton. But what we'll actually do is let's take a look at the stats off the creature like this, put them up in the top left. So we got 33 points into health, which isn't bad. 41 into food, which is alright. 43 into weight, which is actually kind of nice, especially if you plan on using this guy as your main flyer, or girl in this case. You can use it as your main flyer to get around. Ours is terrible for melee with 20 points, so we're not going to be fighting anything with this. And its stamina is pretty decent as well. But its 2 best stats are in food and weight. Of course they are. We got the 2 worst stats you could possibly get in food and weight. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have got it in oxygen, but I'll take it in weight at 43. But let's go throw all of our drops back up top. Oh. Stop following me real quick. Let's throw all of our drops back up top, and then we're going to go and do some exploration. We got a buff for some reason, because we tamed the creature. One of the rare creatures, you get a double XP buff for a little while. So I was like, that's kind of cool. But we're probably not going to be doing another altar for these guys going forward. And as you can hear, the daylight is just about to begin. So we just completed that right before daylight rolled around. So if we would have ended up missing 1 or 2 more different pieces, we might not have completed this. And we would have had to wait another day to get him done. But I don't think there's anything Dreadmare related inside here. No, it's Dreadnoughtus, that's it. But this is our new Dreadmare that we have. I think they eat meat, I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna stuff berries in there and see if they eat that. Nope, no berries, so it's definitely a meat eater. Alright. Let's go around and go fight some things and see what we can get. Let's see how much kind of damage this guy does. It's probably going to do absolutely nothing. Let's find a dodo first. Let's see what you do for attacks. 43 damage. That's kind of terrible. Let's try your Wind Blade. 47. Yeah, this guy's not going to be what we want to use for fighting anything, so we're going to kind of try to avoid any confrontations while we're riding this guy. but the speed of it is what makes up the difference. That is the first time I've seen anything land on this island. And it's a 145 PT. Too bad it's late for me to get a 145 PT. But these guys are really good for just flying around. Like, they're absolutely one of my favorite creatures for flying around. Like, just in straight up taming, flying around creatures. I would definitely get one of these in a normal playthrough if I was playing with like a tribe or something and I knew we needed a flyer. This is one thing I would definitely grab for myself. Because they move actually relatively quick through the air, and if you needed to speed up for some reason, like someone's chasing you, a wyvern or something, you could always angle up a little bit, get this decent little angle you see right here that I got going on, which is a slight increase in elevation, but also keep maintaining my speed, and then just angling down, and then speeding up like this. You can do the dive bomb speed tactic like Griffins and old school night wyverns for those of you that remember that mod from ASC had. So you can just zip like that to get out of the way and increase your speed drastically. So, I mean, they're decent at getting around the map. They're not the best, but you could use them. And they do have a... I think that's actually all they have. They had that life drain. I just think that's part of Aura of Hate, honestly. Like I said, I've never really used one of these things for fighting because I've never seen one. If you wonder why I keep going to K mode, it's just to show the aesthetics of this creature and how amazing it looks. Like, the creature looks fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen a creature look at this much better. It is one of those fantastic tames, so you would have to pay the $5 for it. In my honest opinion, is it worth the $5? Probably not. For a normal player, it is not worth the $5. Realistically, it's not going to hand you anything. If you're playing vanilla, and you're not running, like, any teleporters or anything, yes, it could be worth the $5 because of the black hole capabilities. But I think how black hole works is it goes up by its weight. Yes, okay. So the higher your carry weight, the more you can transfer with your black hole. So actually, if I had an Edmontonia... Actually, you know what? Here, this is what we will actually do. I just thought of something. I just had a brilliant idea. Not necessarily brilliant, but it's an idea, right? So let's land here really quickly. I gotta pick you up because I'm not gonna try to teleport with you because you'll just get in the way when I teleport. We're gonna teleport back to base. And I'm actually going to... I hit the wrong one. We're going to teleport back to base. And I'm actually going to go grab my Doed. I think I have a Doed. I think I've got a Doed or an Anki. One of the two. I'll grab one of them, right? And we'll test out the idea. Because I can't use Edmontonias anymore. I don't know why. For some reason, I can't use these. They're not rendering in. I try to use them. It doesn't let me. So I'm going to have to get more of them, which kind of sucks. We do have a Doed. So we'll test it on you, I suppose. Yeah, we're going to have to test it on you. Okay. So what we'll do is, let's come down here. Grab a quick swig of water. Eat some meat. That PT is still here. Bro wants to come hang out for the day. Yeah, I know I keep giving myself fall damage. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. What we're going to do is... Where's the Dreadmare? We're going to take the Dreadmare out. We're actually going to fly across the water here to this area where there's all this stone. I don't need stone anymore, right this second at least. But we're going to showcase what the Dreadmare can do with its black hole capabilities. So what we're going to do is just gather as much stone as we can. Okay, he's got 32 levels. I don't know how you have 32 levels, but sure, we'll put them all into weight. I don't know if the limitation is going to stop this guy from being able to send the Doed. I'm not sure what the... I think it's the drag weight of the creature, if I remember right. I don't honestly know. Don't quote me on it. But we're going to fill up this guy's weight and see if we can transfer him with the black hole capabilities. Because most of the time, what you'll use the Dreadmare for, honestly, is it's pretty much like a cryopod. You store up as much resources in one thing as you can. Like right now, we're just smacking a ton of stone. We'll never need this much stone. We have the teleporter thing, which actually, I'm not going to lie to you. The link storage system kind of nullifies this guy a little bit, so he's not as useful anymore once you get to that late game, because we don't really need him if we have the link storage, because there's an unlimited amount we could transfer with that. But if you're still early enough in the late game that you don't have enough for 2 link storages yet, and you want to use this guy, you can. You can definitely get away with doing what I'm doing right now. So let's completely chomp these things up. Chomp, smash. I don't know why I said chomp for. Alright, this should be enough. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to test the black hole. So we're going to look at this guy, press right stick. Alright, I black holed the Doedic. As you can see, it's on my bottom right. I would then fly back to my base, wherever I am on the map. I would land. I'm planning on putting thingies here, and then you'd unblack hole it. Oh, my location's blocked. Okay, hang on. I might have to go, like, over here or something. Or it could be because the Rex's head's in the way. It's probably because the Rex's head's in the way. Let's test it right here. Yep, there it goes. And I threw my Doedicurus right back here. I love that I jumped off on the side of it. And it kind of, like, threw me into my window. Ah! You didn't see that. Nobody just saw that. That did not just happen. Ignore that that ever happened. But we sent the Doedic back here. He has all the stone in him. Because then all you'd have to do is, after you get him back to base, roll him inside to wherever your base location is after you transfer. Or you could even, if you're in an open base kind of thing, where like the doorways are open and you could easily just... Oh, you can't fit through the door, seriously? Okay. The logic is there. Like... You could just transfer him back to base and then carry all the resources in by hand if you had to, because for some reason mine doesn't want to work with me. That's an easy way to transfer it. Like I said, are we going to use the Dreadmare? Probably not, because this here kind of outdates it a little bit. Because the Dreadmare released... When did the Dreadmare release? I think it released around Halloween on Scorched Earth, I think is what they dropped it for. It was well after, but it was on Halloween time. So, like... They're useful. Am I going to use it? Probably not. I'm probably going to stick with the Meguana as my flyer, because that's just that much better to me. Or an Argentavis, really. And I'm going to throw the Doedic back in here, too. But what we're going to be doing right now is, since we are short on an Edmontonia, we're actually going to go get ourselves an Edmontonia. Because I'm tired of not having one. We have this decent flamethrower here. Now I just got to make flamethrower ammo. So you need sulfur, and which you can get sulfur from over by the Wyvern Den. Sulfur and propellant, I think, are the two things you need. There might be more. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. Ammo, gasoline. Why am I getting sulfur? It's gasoline propellant. Sulfur is used to make something else. Sulfur is used for something, I remember that. I just don't entirely remember what. Oh, it's used to make the propellant, duh. And we're gonna make 3 flamethrower ammo, because that's all we can make. It does use a lot of gasoline. Okay, so what we're gonna do then right now, I did make 18 flamethrower ammo. I probably won't need more than that, but just for safety, we're gonna do the pole, and we're gonna take, I don't know, 800 hide. And then, like, I need to change that over and get some more into there. We'll put 294 plus this bio grinder in here, sure. And we'll make some of the gasoline really quickly. How much oil does this have? Okay, this is, okay, this is, all right, perfect. I was making the prime meat jerkies and stuff in here because this actually does a fantastic job with it, the industrial preserving bin, but I just haven't used it in a minute, so it's turned off. I don't really have an organizational idea of what my base is entirely like. I just know where things are, and that's pretty much how it works. I just know where everything is and what I need to do. This is here just, again, for metal transfer. If we ever go out and do metal things, once we get our Edmontonia back, we're gonna, and we can go out and get what we not. Oh, wow, that went quick. 255 gasoline. Okay, so let's throw this in here. Turn ammo, craft 6 more is all I can make. Okay, so we have 30 flamethrower ammo. Does this load it to here? How does this work? Oh, it just auto-loads it? Yeah, this is a Club Arc reward, like I said prior. I was doing Club Arc things, just messing about, seeing how it worked, seeing if I could find anything, because my plan is to, when I do officially launch my own cluster server series thing for you guys, which hopefully will be really soon, through the, it's going to be Patreon backed, honestly, because, and I'll be straight with you guys on this one. I know I've talked to quite a few of you on stream and quite a few of you in my Discord about this because you've asked, and it's all been brought up. It is going to be Patreon backed. I can't afford alone, because I'm not going to lie, servers are pricey, to run a multiple server cluster thing for one person, because each server, depending on the amount of players I get into it, are close to $35+ per server per month, and I can't do that. At the moment, I cannot do that solely on my own. So, there is going to be a Patreon-backed server, cluster server, technically. We're going to start out with probably just Astraeos, honestly, for you guys, because that's what a lot of you have talked about wanting. If you would like to see a more extended map, make sure I'll put the Patreon link in the description below. You're more than welcome to join the Patreon. What level are you? 95. But you're more than welcome to join the Patreon, and there's only one tier at the moment. I'm not upping it any more than that. It's just a $3 tier. If we can get 10 people to do that, I will definitely launch the server within the next week. But that's the only thing on with that one. But that's the only thing stopping me from doing that server right this second is, like I said, it's just a little pricey to have a full-on cluster at the moment, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that is an option if you guys would like to do a full-on cluster server thing. That option is there. Alright, we need an Edmontonia. They usually spawn around here. This is where we've found them before, but I've been having issues finding them recently, like major issues, to the point where I'm not even seeing them anywhere. So, give me a second. No, I thought I saw one. Yeah, but that's the plan for the Patreon server. That is still a thing. For those of you that have wondered, that have asked a little bit, and the reasoning why I put that community post up, that is still definitely an option going forward. Still definitely something I want to do. It's definitely on the table. It's just there needs to be a few more things fall into place first for that to happen, and then we'll definitely have it. But to start out, we're going to do a Astraeos, and more than likely like a club arc thing, just so we can partake in all the cool little missions, and you guys can get the creatures and rewards that you earn from playing on club arc, you know what I mean? So that's kind of my idea. Yes, I know that was a Cerat, and we are going to plan on taming a Cerat at some point, but I'm trying to wait out for the S-Ceratosaurus, because that is the variation I would like to see first. I was hoping to get an S Dreadmare and an S Pyromane, but I've honestly yet to see either one of those, which is insane up at this point that I haven't seen one, and I've taken out quite a lot of them to clear out the respawns. I mean, I've only seen a handful of Dreadmares, but I've taken out all three of them. That one was the highest level I've seen out of 135. But right now, like I said, we're looking for an Edmontonia. That's what I want. I really need one back. We have a high 66 armor saddle, which would be honestly perfect if we could find one. Even if we could find a level 100, I'd be happy with. I could use the gene scanner, but I've noticed the gene scanner does not work well half the time. It always tells me there's no creatures in my applicable level, which I know that's a lie, because there have been times I've sat there looking at a creature and it goes, yeah, there's no creatures of your applicable level, and I'm like, hold on, what is that right there? It's because of the fact that it was slightly above my level. Like, I think of me being 105, the most applicable level I can get is a 132. So anything above that level, the game doesn't register that I can tame it, or that I'm not good enough of a level to tame it, so it doesn't make it appear on that. So if there's a 150 somewhere near me, it's not going to show me it. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We're just going to keep exploring a little bit. My Amazon package just was delivered, so I got to check where that got delivered to. Is that out in front of my door? Yes, it is. It's right on my front door. Perfect. So I got to grab that in a second. Actually, let me go grab that really quickly, so give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to grab my package. I didn't want to leave that outside. I got some Circle Pods, mac and cheese, and Starburst delivered. But it is what it is. It was just what I was feeling. Let's see. I'm not seeing an Edmontonia. We might actually head back to base and grab the gene scanner. It generally, like I said, I don't find good luck with it, but we'll try it. Wait, do I have the gene scanner on me? I do not. Because it weighs too much, too. It weighs 20 pounds. I know we've seen Edmontonias on the other side of the map. So we'll circle back, grab the gene scanner really quick, and then we'll swing back around and then try to see if we can find an Edmontonia. So I'll actually cut this little bit out of us just floating around, unless if I see something cool or think of something that I want to chat about really quickly. You guys will know, so give me 1 second. I'll let you guys know if we find one. Oh, actually, guys, real quick, I was floating around over here, This is where we found the first Edmontonia the one time, which let me show you something really quick on this gene scanner. The reason why I don't care for it. Alright, so I have the gene scanner out, right? I go like this, hover over the gene scanner tab. It says max level 132. So if there's a 136, a 140, a 144, 142, 141, anything like that, I can't find it. The creature will not appear on my screen. So let me just try Edmontonia again. There's nothing found within the level on this arc. So that's telling me that there's absolutely not a single Edmontonia level 132 or lower on this arc right now. But the reason why I wanted to point this out, this is a giant beaver dam. These were just added back in with Astraeos for the first time since ASC. As you can see, they are loaded with resources. So if you're ever in the need of resources and looking for beaver dams, come to these coordinates here, 41.9. You'll generally find heavy beaver dams here. Like there, we just got 1,600 wood, 600 cementing paste, and like 70 silica pearls. And there's also just normal beaver dams just scattered throughout. This is also where you can find the Lutricampus as well if you're running that mod as well here. We're going to just take all this stuff in the beaver dams anyway, because why not? We're here. What attacked me? What just attacked me? Oh, piranha. I was like, there's nothing there. Yeah, so I'm having that hard time finding... Oh, another beaver dam. Jeez, hello. There's two of them? Two giant beaver dams? What is that? That's a giant saber-toothed salmon. Bro's dying of air? I think there's another giant beaver dam right there, too. There is! I don't know why it's registering as supply crates, but I'm not going to complain. We're going to drop these. Oh. Bro got hungry, apparently. Whoa! What do you... Fish can fly. Is this dude hitting him? He's hitting him. Bro. The Lutricampus just ate that guy. Okay. Cool, I dig. Lutricampus was telling me he was getting hungry, and I was like, alright, bro, here you go. But yeah, there's another beaver dam right there. So that's technically 3 giant beaver dams. What is that? Ooh. Hold on. That is an S-Thyla. That's kind of tempting. We're gonna go get that, actually. We need cooked meat, though. But I also... What kind of kibble does it take? Extraordinary? Fuck, I only have exceptional. So we'll have to go back. He definitely sees me now. He definitely wants me. So we're gonna have to do this. Can I bait him to me? Won't you go near my guy? Did I give you permission? I love the blue eyes on these things. But we're gonna trank these guys out. And all we just need is cooked lamb chops. I'll go back and get some. And then I'll come back and grab this guy. But being a 130 Thyla, I'm not about to complain about this. We're going to go get that beaver dam as well. Because that's insane. And I think something just spawned over there too. I think this area actually just rendered in. So who knows? Maybe there is an Edmontonia over here. I will say, like I think I talked about it in my stream yesterday, I just did do a dino wipe the other day because I was having issues with creatures spawning in and lag. Is this going to push to... Nope. Alright, now he's down. What are your stats? You have giant slaying. That is good. Alright, we're going to leave you right there for now. Let's actually go right here. And let's steal all the beaver stuff. Alright, hop on the back of you. I'm heavy. Alright, throw this. Throw this. I'm overly heavy. That's a lot of wood. God damn. Okay, I may need to try to get him out of the water here. I may have to go back to the Rhynoganathia to fly us out of here, because he might not be... Let's see. Is the Rhino strong enough? Yeah, the Rhino's packed. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So, make sure you have something that can carry a lot of weight if you do come here, because that's insane that there's that many giant beaver dams right there. I knew that they had beaver dams in this direction. I just didn't know there was that many here. That's 3 we're at. 4, technically. There's another one right below me somewhere I just looked at. I see it's right next to that rock right there. So let's store all the wood in you so I can go grab it. It's going to make you heavy, which is fine, because you don't have the weight reduction like I do. So we'll just land you right here. This place is loaded with beaver dam, so if you ever need resources, like pearls, flowers, wood, this is the place to go, definitely. But let me just store all this back into me. How heavy am I right now? I'm sitting at over 806 pounds of weight, and that's with my stacked up armor, my backpack on, which has weight reduction. I don't know if I need all this wood. I'm probably going to take it, though, just because. And I'm going to check the rest of this area here and see if there's anything else. But I will bring you guys back when we're going back to tame up that Thyla really quickly. And then we're still going to look for an Edmontonia on the way back home. But more than likely we won't find one. Because the spawns, like I said, excuse me, I keep burping. I don't know why all of a sudden when I'm recording I burp. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the amount of talking and air release that I'm doing. I mean, I guess check one last time since we're right here. Maybe the game will be nice to us. If the game is nice to us... Nope, nothing in the area. Yeah, so if you guys know of any creature tracking mods, let me know in the comment section below, ones that actually work relatively well. Because I've always had a hard time with that on this. It's been like that issue ever since I started playing Ark. I can never find the creature when I want them. I know that's how every player has it, but I would just love to be able to track them, especially for video making purposes, to be able to find things when I need things. But I will see you guys in a minute when we get back to base, dump the wood off, and get back over to the Thyla. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, we're back. We've just been sitting here for a little bit. I flew around on the Rhino and explored for a bit. I put him all away. Yeah, he's posed really weird looking. Not entirely sure why he's got that weird look on his face, but hey, it is what it is. We flew back here, looked around. This guy decided he wanted a box. I took him out with a shotgun really quickly, but at this point, we're just waiting for this guy to tame up. This girl to tame up, technically. And, I mean, I don't know if we're going to use it ever, but it's kind of cool. It's an S-Thyla. If we can find a high-level male, maybe we'll breed them out and get, like, the perfect Thyla or something. Thylas have been one of my favorite style of creatures. Right now, the Pyromane is definitely... yeah, I'd probably say definitely is my favorite. Just because of the aspect of it's fireproof, and a lot of things like to spit fire on you. But right now, I don't know if there's any Edmontonia spawning. I just explored two prior to... because I brought this guy the meat, the cooked prime, or the cooked mutton, and then I explored a little bit. There's another Thyla right there. I forgot you can use left trigger when on this to zoom in and see where what things are. So I could like zoom in at a distance. Like that's it, Doed, 895. This is where we found our best luck one, was here and over on the other side of the map. I don't know why the frames are acting up right now. Could be just where we're at. And also, just want to point out, I keep forgetting, I have this. So I flew halfway back to base, and then I was like, I have a teleport remote. So I had to land, and then fly my way back, and then teleport my way back, because I keep forgetting. That is a cool looking Baryonyx. That is a nice level too. If I had a need for a Baryonyx, that would be great. But right this second, I really don't. Oh, there's our S-Thyla. What'd you come out as, level-wise? Why are you so weird looking? Let me pick you up. You're kind of freaking me out a little bit. Let's see, you came out with 28 into health, that's kind of terrible, 34 into melee. Yeah, you're not that great along, honestly. You're just average across the board. Okay, so, yeah, that'll probably be the end of the episode, guys. I'm going to head back to base. I'm going to float one more time around the map and see if I can find an Edmontonia. If I do, I will bring you guys back. But if not, I will see you guys back here more than likely tomorrow for more Ark Survival Ascended, because we've been doing the everyday episodes and I'm thoroughly enjoying that. Or we also I might see you as of today on the stream, because we do be streaming almost every day Ark from about 11 a.m. Eastern time till about 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern time as well. So it's about a 3 to 4 hour stream generally is what we do, somewhere between 2 to 3, 2 to 4 hours every day. We do some Ark Survival Ascended, which is generally just us messing around on Astraeos, doing random things, and just seeing how things go. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here for more, hopefully, Ark Survival Ascended today. I mean, if we find an Edmontonia. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys then.